Welcome to the video. In this video, we are going to talk about what do we mean by factorization, and then also we'll try to do some questions. Let us start with a question. Here is a question 7x minus 42 that we need to factorize. Remember, the first rule, the most important rule of the factorization is to take commons. Is to take common. Now let us try to understand how to take commons. So in this algebraic expression, there are two terms, 7x and minus 42. Now we need to first find out in the numbers only which is the biggest number which can divide both of them, 7 and 42. The biggest number which can divide both 7 and 42 is the number 7. And can we find other than the numbers which can be taken as a common? So over here, other than the number is x, and over here only 42 is there. So nothing can be taken out other than the numbers. So only 7 has been taken as a common. Now from the first term, if I divide the first term with the 7 which we have taken as the common, the only thing that is left with x. Now because over here minus sign is there, so here minus will come. Now let's see the 42. If I divide 42 with the number which we have taken common, so 42 divided by 7 is 6. So the answer is 7 multiply x minus 7. Therefore, the factorization, the factorization of 7x minus 42 is 7 times x minus 6. That means we were able to write the given expression into the product of two expressions. Let us try to understand with one more example. Here is an example 6p minus 12q. Now again, as the rule says, take common. So which is the number which can be taken as the common among there are two terms, first of all 6p and negative 12q. So which is the highest number which can divide both 6 and 12? So the number is 6. Now other than the numbers, over here is p, over here is q, and I cannot take anything common other than the numbers. Why? Because in the first term p is there which is not present in the second term, and in the second term q is also there which is not present in the first term. So nothing can be taken out other than 6. From the first term, if I divide the first term with 6, I will only left with p minus, because minus sign is over here. Then second term 12q, if I divide 12q with 6, we will get 12 divided by 6 is 2 and q as it is. So the factorization of 6p minus 12q is 6 times p minus 2q. Let's move further. Let us try to do one more question. 7a square plus 14a. Now you see that the level of the questions are getting higher. Although I should say that these questions are taken from NCRT. 7a square plus 14a. Let us try to factorize them. Again, there are two terms in this. So the first we'll check out the numbers only, which is the highest number which can divide both 7 and 14. The number is 7. After that, we'll check out the variables, that means the letters. So let's see, over here we have a square and over here we have a. So the highest variable which can divide both a square or a is a. So 7a is the only expression which has been taken as the common. Now after that, in the next bracket, from the first term, if I will divide the first term with 7a, 7 gets cancelled, a square divided by a is a. Now over here is plus, so write plus over here. 14a divided by 7a is 14a divided by 7a is only 2. So the answer of is 7a multiply a plus 2. Let us do one more question. Negative 16z plus 20z cube. Again, we'll first see the numbers only. So the highest number which can divide both 16 and 20 is the number 4. Now, sometimes we get confused that over here negative sign is there, over here positive. So we may take negative, but we are going with right now with the positive only. Let's move further. So 4 is the number which can divide, which the highest number which can divide both of them. Now z and z cube, the highest z which can divide both z and z cube is only z. Now 16z divided by 4z is 4, and because over here it is negative, I'll put negative over here. Now second one over here it is positive, so after negative 4 we have positive. 20z cube divided by 4z is 20 divided by 4 is 5, and z cube divided by z is z cube means z into z into z, which is dividing with z. I'll get z square. So the factorization of the given expression is 4z multiply minus 4 plus 5z square. We can keep like this also. Also, we can put the bracket over here so that we'll be able to visualize perfectly. Let's move further. So in this video, we are going to do till here only, but I'm going to give you some questions which I want you to do it and comment over here in the video below. Comment down below, solve them, factorize them, and then you may post some pictures of the notebooks, or you may comment down below the factorization part, the last answers. That's all for the video. Do like, share, and subscribe to the Mathematics Masters, and keep on watching the videos so that you can keep on learning.